Shalom, shalom. Once the most complete all first, Shalom, Jehovah, Shib, Yahushua, Shib, Yahushua, one who's the first of the mission, which was the spirit, the citation. So, yeah. Anyway, it's like, Shalom, when you walk through, was up now, Jehovah, Shib, Yahushua, Shib, Yahushua, one who's the first of the mission, so it's the spirit. Citation to open business. So for Negroes, like see the American achievement, 2025, the prosecutor to the trouble, and the but your mind for yourself, six thousand to the edify lesson on biblical. That scripture say that the Most High, right, used the feet to confound the wise, right? And what does that mean? The Lord uses the few to confound the wise, because the Most High doesn't deal with numbers. The Lord likes to show His power. The Most High like to use the weakness of the earth to become the wise. Which right now the Lord elect, which so far Negroes, Latin Americans, to become the wise. Which this time the so-called wise, which they have a strong kingdom established, which they call America, and we're preaching against this place. These people are shy and with abuse. Not the only church out there, small city church, but to them, right? So we're a few numbers, man. People that's out there doing the work. It's a few. You'll say the harvest, labor, they put the labor, therefore. So it's very different out here doing this work and preaching the truth. They make it known to the full corner to the heaven of earth. You know? So Lord uses a few things to become the wise, man. All right? Like the Lord did you get that story. Right? But I just want to put this First Corinthians 1 verses I want to start at verse 17. For Mashiach sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of the words, lest the cross of Mashiach should be made of none effect. For the preaching of the cross is to them foolishness, for unto us which are saved is powerful of the Most High. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, I will bring nothing. I will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. And that's it, right? Keep going. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? That he not the Most High that the Most High not made the foolish, the wisdom of this world. And that's it. Who's the foolish of this world? Right? Because, like I said again, we go around the highways and byways, with the garments on. We're basically, when we look foolish, we're basically humiliating ourselves when we're doing this work for Yahweh shine. Right? We look, a lot of brothers are crazy. A lot of us got rough, a lot of us got like that rough countenance to us, man. Right? So the Most High uses the foolishness of this world to confound the wise, man. Because the Most High, the Lord wants to show His power through His men. The Lord don't want 10,000, 10 million Israelites. Because there's no power being shown, man. And that's then the Most High likes to flex, man. The Lord likes to flex His power. Like, see, look, I only used 144,000 men to confound the whole entire world. You see? And that's a wonderful thing for the script of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. So the Most High isn't impressed with numbers, fame, money. Any of those carnalities you can get on this side, the Most High doesn't care, man. The Lord ain't gonna sit here and use LeBron James and bring out the word, man. The Lord don't give a fuck about that nigga, man. To the day, he's not important to the Most High. See, what's important to the Most High is the few men that's doing His will. The prophets, the lowly, the poor, the needy, right? What you call the weak of the world, right? After that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom, in the power, is pleased by the foolishness of preaching to say in them that believe. And that's the point. We'll verse 25. Because the foolishness of the Most High Because the fools of the Most High Yahweh is wiser than men, and the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men. And that's it. So, verse 27, 26, when you see your calling brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, like I said again, I don't have a PhD. You know, I don't have a PhD in anything, man. I don't have no doctorate, man. You know, I don't have no degree. I have no degree at all, man. I'm not a doctor. You know, I don't have any high representation in this world. I'm not a big known fucking celebrity. None of those are. You know, we don't have big names in this world. We're not known amongst millions of people. You know, we're just so-called what you call regular men. With this knowledge, man. It's true that the Lord gave us. You know, even Daniel said, you know, the Most High gave me His wisdom. I'm not greater than any other than that. I'm greater than any other than any other. Yeah, I'm equal for anybody else upon the world, right? We're paraphrasing. But Daniel was a regular man, but he was chosen of the Lord. He was chosen of Yahweh Bashman Shai to bear record of His word. You know, and that's we are. And the Most High got to choose you to be that bearer of life. You know, like the Lord chose Gideon, right? Gideon was a poor man. I'm gonna get you to as well, man. I'm kind of just progressing through the spirit as we go. So like it, verse 26. When we see your calling brother, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many, not many, not not many mighty, not many noble, are called, but the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. The Yahweh have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are many, and base things of the world, the things which are despised that the Most High chosen you. And these things we are not to bring not the things that are that no flesh should glory in its presence. And that's it. So the Most High uses the small things of the world to confound the wise, man. You know? And that's us, man. You know, the Lord used the weak things of the world to confound the many. And that's the point. You know, we're the elect is a small number, man. And then, you know, the people of the ministry, that's why it's so hard for a lot of people to understand and to see, and a lot of men to stay in too, because you know, this thing is um there's no instant gratification. There's no instant gratification with serving Yahweh Bashan al Shah. It's humiliation. You know, it's everything that this world is against. So you constantly being talking about Satan. You know, so a lot of guys they want that fame, they want the glory, they want all of it immediately, man. You know, and then even how the world, even how in the spiritual, you know, not to get off topic, but you know, the spirit kind of got me doing a little something different at the moment. Soon as some dudes walk out of the truth, instantly things for them start getting better, man. Instantly, man. Comes across a new business, right? One dude might go get a chick pregnant or find a new woman, you know, because now you're now a part of this world with Satan, and now you get the instant gratification with Satan. See, but when you're with the Lord, you gotta go through that hard, long route to get that, man. You gotta go the long way, and a lot of guys don't want that long way; they want that short because they want the easy way out, man. You know, they want the quick way, the fast way. They want the fast way out of their hell and what they're going through. So that's for their way of doing it is walking away from the Most High because the Most High will be doing the hardest way possible. Eventually, will give it to you, but you gotta fight for it, like Jacob, Jacob. You know, it's Jacob because he was serving Israel. That's Allah. You gotta fight for it, man. And it take all day. It take years, man. But the Most High give it to you constantly, showing up consistently. A lot of guys want to be easy to out, man. That's why a lot of things they get into the faith when they walk away from the Lord. Because why? They want to do this earth because this earth seems to be doing good. The fame, the glory, the instant fucking gratification. But that's the thing Yahweh Bashim Shah. You know, the Most High wants us to go through hell and to suffer to make us better, to make us stronger, to make us the men we're supposed to be. A lot of guys don't want to go, man. They don't want to go through the process, man. They want the product. They want to be already that. You know? Not to get off topic, but slightly. But I'm gonna get it about real quick. We'll go to the book of Judges, so um just dealing with the story of Caleb. No, not Caleb, selective so like this real quick, Judges chapter 6. And I want to it's about dealing with Gideon. I want to Judges chapter 7 jump around. Judges chapter 6 verse 12. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto the Lord, 12. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, the Lord is with. Hold on, let me go to sorry. I'm sorry, 10. And I said unto you, I am the Lord your power. Fear not the God of the Amorite, in whose name ye dwell, for ye have not obeyed my voice. And there came an angel of the Lord sent unto the oak which was in Ephah, that uh, parted unto Joshua and his son Gideon, thus thrashed wheat by, by the windpress to hide in from the 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 Amalekites. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said, appeared unto him, the Lord is with thee, thou mighty man of valor. That man, mighty man of valor, means that mighty man of strength, of power, of excellency, of strength, of riches, but mostly of strength and power. That mighty man of valor, man. That's Gideon was a mighty man of valor, and the Lord came to Gideon. Scripture says, St. John 15, for I have not chosen you. We have not chosen me, for I have chosen you to bring forth. So the Lord came to Gideon. The Lord chose Gideon. Gideon didn't choose the Most High. The Most High Yahweh chose Gideon. And that's what the elect. The elect are chosen by the Most High. They're predestinated by the Lord to do the Most High's bidding until they die, until the Lord delivers them out of this fucking captivity. All right? And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, the Lord Yahweh is with thee, thy mighty men of valor. And Gideon said unto him, O my Lord, if the Lord be with us, why then is all this fallen? And where be all his miracles which our fathers told us, saying, did not the Lord Yahweh bring out up from Egypt? But now the Lord forsook us and delivered us into the hands of, of the Mennonites. And the Lord looked upon him and said, go this thy might, and thou shalt save Israel from the hand of uh, the Midianites, and have not I sent thee? And he said unto him, O Lord, my power, wherewith should I save Israel? Behold, my family is poor. And in Manasseh, I am the least of my father's house. And that's the point, man. Right? He was the least of his father's house, man. Gideon was the least of his father's house. Gideon was poor, man. You know, Gideon wasn't a rich man. Gideon wasn't a man of nobility amongst the nations. He was a farmer. He was a nobody. But the Lord used him to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Midianites, man. You tell me, the Most High can exalt who he will, man. So the Lord will use us brothers. Like I said, some brothers, hey, I myself, man, I struggle with reading a little bit. But I speak pretty well when it comes to breaking down the scripture. You know? You got some brothers that typically are out of shape. You got some brothers, that have some brothers got autism. Some brothers got different, mental issues that's going on. You know, some brothers got ADHD. Some brothers got. A lot of brothers came from fucking broken homes. A lot of brothers came from different out of prison, out of jail. A lot of brothers, grew up just living a regular experience as a so-called black man in America, man. But if they're the elect, the Lord has chosen them to do great things, to preach this word, to preach this truth, to be on the side of the Most High when a time when no one else wanted to, when there was no faith, when the Most High was basically God. Those men were set up to be a small remedy, to be a light unto the world, to bring forth the truth and the knowledge of the Most High into fruition. You see, Lord uses the few to confound the wise. Did he read it? Did you read on up to verse 7? The Lord only used 300 men. 300 men. Because the other men, every man the Most High didn't want. The Lord used 300 men to take down a whole entire kingdom of Midianites, man. That shows the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. That's why the Lord's using us, man. That's why you see 3 brothers, 4 brothers, 5 brothers, 10 brothers on different corners. Because that's the Lord showing his power. That he don't need the men. He don't need 100 million people. He don't need big name people to come into this knowledge and bring forth the word. He will use the few in the least, the men that you least expect to even to be able to read the Bible or to break down scriptures or to be able to go into the word of the Lord and use those men. You know? And what really inspired me to do this video while I was watching the movie Arthur, right? He had seven nights. He walked on the 7 nights. It was a beautiful movie, the movie kind of pissing off because some of his men ended up dying, but the point was that all man, they were badass, man. And there was just 7 of them. And they will face armies of tens of thousands, but they'll be courageous. They'll fight those battles, man. And that's the spirit we gotta be. That spirit we gotta be. We gotta be in that type of spirit to be able to stand before millions, which we do on a day-to-day basis, man, by doing this work. But the whole thing, what I'm saying is, we gotta be in that type of spirit. The Lord uses few men to confound the many, to destroy many, man. That shows the Most High's power. Got a couple more scriptures. I'm not gonna be too long. Psalm 58, verse 2. Psalm 58, verse 2. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strength because of thy enemies. That thou mightest mightest still thy enemy in thy anger. So that's the point. Most how babes and sucklings. To confound the enemy. The Lord used to confound the life. And that's the point. One thing we do, kind of put to the point, just remember that they actually let us forget. Most times we use the 15 to confound the wise. So there's basically, it's not a popularity contest. It's about, who got the most followers in the team, who got the most money in their team, who got the most subscribers. And this thing's about the Most High told you, and the Most High, how much you charge. If you're part of that number, which is the elect, we say this last day. Stop looking at numbers, stop looking at, the things that, stop listening to that they call them mind. That get spiritual, I want to get one more scripture. It's Isaiah. It's Isaiah chapter 29, and I'm gonna start at verse starting at 29 verse. So it's like I'm gonna look one more. Isaiah. Isaiah 26, and I'm gonna read verse 14 real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Isaiah 26 verse 14. Hold on. Right here. It's Isaiah 26 verse 6 like the foot shall try down, for he brought down them that dwell on high. The lofty city, he laid it low. He laid it low even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust. The foot shall trod it down, even the foot of the poor, in the steps of the needy. And that's it, man. So and that's America, man. You know, because America is that lofty city, and the Lord's going to use the poor and the needy to try it out. Right now, we're in the spirit. I still say, Second Corinthians 10. The scripture said that the webs that work around our corner, but Mike and the Most High pulling down strongholds. So the Most High using the weakness of the world to confirm the wise. So we're gonna so basically when this place goes down, the needy and the poor are gonna be stepping upon this place, which is the elect. You have to be, man. Let's select it for the pause, throughout the video. I'm trying to find this. I forgot where I was going with that scripture. And I forgot the place where I was going. It's like for that. I don't know if that one before, but I was a humble about shooting the guy. That's what that is all.